It's a freezing 72 degrees. Not too bad. Good morning and welcome to Fireball Malibu Vlog. Today, another day of epic car and cool stuff. Kathie and I are headed up to Monaceto to go to Monaceto Cars and Coffee. But I'm stoked because it's going to be a spectacular day. We always have, lots of fun in this town. I mean, is there anything else really to do? Wasn't this your car?
Yes, it was, if that's a 58.
Monaceto Cars and Coffee. This is Herman, who brought in a very unique vehicle, to say the least.
That's true.
This is a 42?
42 Ford GPW Jeep.
And you have the outfit to go well with it.
Yes, this is the dungarees are, of course, replica. I've been a collector and restorer of these vehicles since I was a boy.
Yeah.
When I was 18, my first vehicle over there was a World War II Jeep.
Okay.
So, and I'm still with it.
And you've restored this?
This one, yes.
Okay.
Most of my vehicles I've restored as needed. Now this one is a full restoration frame up. But others I didn't have to do too much, just correct things, because a lot of my vehicles, I have about 14 of them now, they all came, except this one that I found in Santa Barbara, they came from Europe, where they ended up after the war.
Yeah.
They were actually very well preserved when they got rid of them, surplus.
Yeah. This is Jeff. We're still at Monaceto Cars and Coffee, and you have a fairly unusual vehicle. Something I'd say I've only seen in pictures. How did you come across this thing?
I actually have another one, and I was driving it down the street, and somebody pulled me over and said they learned how to drive that car, and it was in their dad's garage.
Wow. So this is a 1960?
Yeah, they only made 214 of them, and I've got 2 of them.
You probably have the only 2 in the U.S.
No, there's actually a registry. There's 40 still in existence.
Really? Really? Do you know where, are they mostly here, or are they in Japan?
There are a few of them. There are quite a few of them here in California, but Oregon and Japan. One of the original DATSUN Fairladies.
Okay. 1960.
1960.
Was this the first year of this model?
Actually, 59 was the first year.
Okay.
But it wasn't called a Fairlady.
All right, and it looks like it's been modified somewhat.
A lot.
Okay, what have you done to it?
We cut down a new suspension and subframe, put it in the back, and widened the car, put brake pads on it, and then put a 2001 Sylvia SR20 in it. 350 horsepower.
And a car that weighs what?
1,800 pounds.
Yeah. I'd say not good, but it's oh so good in so many ways.
It's frightening.
Yeah. Have you tracked it? Have you done anything like that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm just still getting used to it.
Yeah, I bet it's a blast to drive. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, man.
Yep.
looks like he's standing in a attention because the cops are around. What's up, buddy? Oh, now he's gonna be friendly. Pretty good turnout for Monaceto Cars and Coffee. Lots of unique vehicles, as usual, classics, customs. All right, we'll see you next time. Jordana and Kathie have disappeared. Happens every time. Still can't find them. Walking around for about a half an hour now. They disappeared. I think they went shopping. I found them. They don't use their phones though. They've been sitting here watching me the whole time. Best of show. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, that's the extent of Monaceto Cars and Coffee. Best of show for you, Kathie.
58 Corvette, which I found out wasn't 58, it was a 1960.
But that was pretty much the only car you looked at until you guys started talking.
Well, I saw some other Corvettes drive by. We're
going to head over to the Ventura Harbor Art Show. Art fair, and we're gonna get something to eat. Not necessarily in that order. We're at the harbor. We're gonna look around a little bit for a place to eat first before we go to the art show. Lots of interesting places. May have found a cool Mexican place. You can stay on a boat, and it's called a boatel. It's actually a very cool idea.
Yeah.
Lunch, delicious.
Yep, it's good.
Art show, not so delicious, but it was kind of small.
Yeah, I like the energy people put into their truck drawing.
Yeah, some of those were pretty good. We're gonna head to the Murphy Museum for just a bit. Just kind of say hi to David Neal and see what's going on there. Kind of swing by. That's next. What's up, my man?
Everywhere.
So are you. See, she's always hanging out with the Corvettes. What is it with you and red Corvettes?
They don't have to be red, but I like Corvettes. And this one.
She's standing between two red ones. This is awesome.
You like it?
Phenomenal
Pretty
job.
clever, huh?
This car was in pieces until this young man got a hold of it.
That's right.
Wow. We're at the Murphy Museum. This is Charlie. He is, I would just say that you are the foremost expert in Austin Healey's on the entire planet.
Almost.
So you had this car, it was in pieces, you put it all back together, assembly required, as they say.
6 years.
It wasn't quite like a model kit together, right?
No.
What was the best part about putting this car together?
finishing it.
Oh, you did a fantastic job. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's stunning. It belongs in a museum. Oh wait, we are in a museum.
Every month it gets detailed, and you got a alarm system.
Yeah. And you need that because you have schmoes like me wanting to get in the car and, you know.
Yeah, and
goof
not
around.
only that, but at the end of the year, you write it all off because it's a donation.
Nice. This is the actual robot from the TV show Lost in Space. And he's about to fire it up. David Neal of the Murphy Automobile Museum. All 6'18" of you.
5'18".
5'18". I knew I was going to screw that up. You got a new car in the collection. It's not a normal car.
It's not. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's not really a car. It's more of like a thing.
It's a thing. Have the choice of any car you want, and you have some amazing cars in here, and you decide to buy a thing. What's up with that?
So when I was a kid, I remember driving around, and I said, "Dad, what's that thing?" He says, "It's a thing." I said, "No, what's it called?" He says, "The thing." "That thing is called a thing?" He says, "Yes, it's a thing." This is a 1974 VW thing. They imported them into the U.S. 2 years, 73 and 74. And then a little thing called insurance kind of got in the way because it wasn't that safe. So they're somewhat rare. It is a Beetle engine with a Carmen Ghia floor pan. Everything else is, this thing is specific to the thing. But it's a very cool car if you're into that sort of thing.
It's a great thing.
I've always wanted one, like I said. This was for sale through a classic car dealer in the Midwest. I fell in love with it. He shipped it out here. It got to the museum 3 hours ago. It's gone from the parking lot to right here. It's brand spanking new. For those who might not know, the doors come off, the top goes down, and it's just an open air vehicle.
Which is great to fall out of if you ever need to get out quick.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Does it have
It does come with
seatbelts?
seatbelts. It does come with seatbelts.
I think there's no better sound on the planet. All right, we have, what is this, a 54 Caddy. Thank you so much, David.
Treat it well. I know you will.
We're going to have a blast.
We love you.
We're going to Wheels and Waves. It's going to be awesome.
Good.
Back in the 54 Caddy from the Murphy Automotive Museum. Spectacular car, almost like a brand new Cadillac. Now I got to sit here and wait for Kathie. She's still in the parking lot. Spectacular time at the Murphy. Big thanks, David, for walking around with us, showing us your thing. That came out totally wrong, but that's still okay because the thing is awesome. Not quite as awesome as this Caddy, or maybe so, it depends on how you look at it. But I can tell right now the week is going to turn out to be pretty spectacular. Monaceto Cars and Coffee. Eclectic, you know, different kinds of cars. Hot rods, classics, customs, trucks, not so trucks, weird things. It's fun to go up there because we go and have a coffee at Pierre Lafond. It's French. Get to see my sister, hang out, look at these awesome rides, and then, after that, we decided to go to this art thing, which, is really not, and then head over to the Murphy Museum. Well, voila, we see Dave Neal, hang out, and look at some of his amazing cars. As always, that thing, the is slap some 20s on that thing, drop it a couple of inches. Of course, if you put 20s on it, you wouldn't be able to drop it at all. Flame, paint job, nah, I wouldn't do anything to it. It was absolutely cool, just the way it is. Big thanks, David, for letting me scoot this 54 Kathie this week. Gonna have some really good time with that. Don't forget to check out the Murphy Automotive. Don't forget to check out the Murphy Automotive Museum on online, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know, their website, all that kind of stuff. The good stuff right down. So not only am I going to have this Cadillac for this week, but the Jeep Renegade is going to be coming in. Jeep. Not really that Jeep. This is the Renegade. It's perfect for PCH and for just normal everyday driving. Cool little car. That's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Great to see all the people I saw at Monaceto. So much fun to hang out and to hang out at the Murphy Automotive Museum. I said it right. Murphy Automotive. That's it, people. We'll see you tomorrow.